This YouTube channel, as per vidIQ, is reportedly making anywhere from $27,000 to $82,000 a month. This particular YouTube channel, which is one of my favorites, is reportedly making between $12,000 and $37,000 a month. And this one is, as per vidIQ, making anywhere from $3,000 to $9,000 per month. Now, Rockstar's earnings do vary on YouTube, so there's absolutely no guarantee that you'll make the kind of money that I'm showing you here. But why I share it is because I want you to know what is possible. And it will likely take time for you to get monetized. But again, there are several people out there doing what I'm about to share with you and doing so successfully. Now, that said, from all indications, it does appear that faceless YouTube channels are taking off. I think this is why. Not everyone wants to be in front of a camera, whether it's because they're shy, because they want privacy, or simply a lack of time to get dressed, to do your hair, and then to set up a camera to film. Enter the faceless YouTube channel. And with AI tools, it's actually become much easier to create high quality faceless videos with great visuals and human-like sounding voiceovers. So that's what pushed me to create this video today, because I've shared snippets of how to create a faceless channel, but I have not done a real end-to-end tutorial, and that's what this video is. By the end of this tutorial style video, you're gonna know what the most profitable faceless YouTube niches are. You're also gonna learn step by step how to start your own YouTube channel, to include things like creating the channel, branding the channel, and how to upload your faceless videos to this YouTube channel. You're also gonna learn how to create thumbnails using AI, and I'll also share mistakes that you should avoid and best practices that you can use to grow.
Rockstar Club, that's the place to be. Level up your life, come and grow with me. Mindset strong, we rise, we move. Big dreams, now we got nothing to prove. We learn, we win, we light that flame. Change your world, you'll never be the same.
Now, I have broken this tutorial down in simple steps so that it's easier to follow. Let's start with step 1, and this is choosing a profitable faceless YouTube niche. And here on screen are 8 of the top performing faceless YouTube niches right now. Just from glancing, you'll see that 3D animation, the make money online, or personal finance are some of the niches that are performing the best. What I don't want you to do is to just choose a niche based on its earning potential. The best approach is to choose one that you will actually enjoy creating content for. That way you're gonna stick with it for the long haul, because you're not just creating to earn, you're creating because you enjoy the process. Now, go ahead and tell me in the comments below what niche you're considering and why. Now, after you have selected your niche, we're ready to move on to step 2, which is to actually set up your YouTube channel. And you're gonna need to create a Google account unless you already have one. And if you have a Gmail email, you already have a Google account. You're gonna visit YouTube, as I'm showing you here on screen, and you're gonna click the profile image and then create channel, and you're gonna enter the name of your faceless channel. Now, you may not know what to call your faceless channel, and that's okay. What you can do is on ChatGPT, as I'm showing you here, you can actually share your niche and ask ChatGPT for channel name ideas that are available, and I'm sure you'll be able to find something, or you can regenerate until you find an option that you like. I did this for the financial education niche, as I'm showing you here, and these are some of the ideas that were presented, and I think some of them are pretty good. Now, next you want to add a profile photo, but because this is a faceless channel, this can be a logo. Now we're gonna ask ChatGPT to give us an AI image generation prompt for a logo for the channel name that we have selected. And then you can hop over to Kittle, and I'm gonna put the Kittle link in the description of this video, and you can use Kittle free to generate at least one logo. But this image prompt that we are going to get from ChatGPT will describe the logo based on the name you just got and your niche. I'll copy and paste the description here in the Kittle command box, and here are some of the logos that were generated based on the channel name that I selected. Now, if you have the paid version of ChatGPT, you can go ahead and select image, as I'm showing you here on screen, and then you can paste the same AI image generation prompt. And you want to make sure that that prompt says 3D in there to get a layered logo. And as you can see here, ChatGPT is gonna give you image options, and you can keep regenerating until you get one that you like. Now for your channel banner, from the Kittle homepage, select templates and then social here. From the menu, select YouTube banners. Choose a design or a color scheme that matches your niche or brand. As you can see here from Kittle, you get a starter kit for your channel. For the channel banner template, we will upload our logo that we created using Kittle and add it here. And here you can just write something relevant to your channel, like financial education that transforms lives. You can also use ChatGPT to get you a slogan if you are not sure what to write here. Let's download our banner by selecting just the banner artboard from the download options here. Now for your channel description, which goes right here on YouTube, give ChatGPT your channel name and what you're going to be talking about on this channel, and ask it to give you a profile description for YouTube. And we're going to copy what we get. You can modify it as you see fit, and we're going to paste it here on YouTube. Let's also add the channel banner that we created using Kittle right here on YouTube. We will add the logo we created as well here, where it says picture. Next, we will enter our channel name here, which is Moneyversity TV. We will then add our channel handle, which is also Moneyversity TV. But because that handle is not available on YouTube, we will make it Moneyversity 2.0. And now your YouTube branding is complete for the most part. Basically, you have enough to start with. So we're going to move to step 3, which is to create our faceless videos. And I'll share 3 different methods to create faceless videos in this video. We're going to create a faceless video for the horror, scary stories niche that I showed you earlier. And we're going to use ChatGPT with this prompt. Give us video titles and details for the niche horror or scary stories. And as you can see, we get several title options to choose from that we can use to create our faceless video. We will be using invideoAI generative media in this example to create our video. And make sure you stay tuned to learn more about how you can gain access to generative media later in this video. Now, I have placed the invideoAI link in the description of this video. It's going to be the one at the top. Now, I'm going to grab my computer because we're going to do this together. Now, after creating your invideoAI account by clicking the link in the description and landing on the home page, you're going to go ahead and copy the title and the details for the option that you prefer from ChatGPT, and you're going to paste it right here in the invideoAI command box. You're then going to select generate video. And here we're going to select generative media and choose the visual style that we like. We're also going to choose the duration and the platform that we're creating the video for. Let's go ahead and continue. Now, next we're going to add captions to our video, and I'm going to simply do that by entering right here in the command box, add subtitles to this video. And rock stars, as you can see here, we now have subtitles. It's as easy as that. Here is a snippet of the video that was generated.
I never thought I'd be telling this story, but here goes. It was supposed to be a relaxing getaway, you know? Just a few days to unwind and clear my head, but it turned into a nightmare I can't escape, even now. The Airbnb looked perfect online, quaint, isolated, with great reviews. I should have known it was too good to be true. The moment I stepped inside, something felt off, but I couldn't put my finger on it. When I arrived, the host was odd, overly friendly, but with this unsettling smile that never quite reached his eyes.
Welcome. Let me show you around our special home. We have so many unique features for you to discover.
He showed me around, pointing out all the amenities. Now I wonder if he was showing off his traps. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every creak, every shadow seemed to hide a threat. The house creaked and groaned, like it was alive, watching me, waiting for something. And that's when I realized I wasn't alone. I was never alone in that house. It wasn't until the next morning that things went wrong. I tried to leave for breakfast, but the door, it wouldn't open. At first, I thought it was just stuck, but after an hour of trying, I realized I was locked in. Panic set in. I called the host, but the number was disconnected. That's when I really started to worry. That's when I noticed the cameras, hidden in the vents, behind picture frames. I was being watched. My phone had no signal, the Wi-Fi was down. The noises started that night. Chanting, coming from the walls. And symbols right inside, carved into the floorboards beneath the rug. It hit me then. This wasn't just a malfunctioning lock. I was trapped in someone's sick game. I found an old laptop in a drawer down there. When I turned it on, I saw myself, live streamed. There was a chat full of people, bidding on what would happen to me next. I was part of some dark web horror show, and the grand finale was approaching. I heard footsteps upstairs, heavy, deliberate. The host was back, and he wasn't alone. I hid in a closet. They passed by talking about the next phase of the ritual. When night fell, I made my move. I found a rusty pipe in the basement and waited by the door. The moment it opened, I swung. There was a sickening crunch, and then silence. I ran, not daring to look back. The front door was open now, mocking me with its simplicity. I sprinted into the woods, branches whipping my face. I could hear shouts behind me getting closer. Somehow, miraculously, I made it to a road. A passing truck driver saw me and called the police. The investigation is ongoing, but they haven't found much. The house was empty when they arrived, wiped clean. Sometimes I wonder if it really happened. But then I see the scars and I know it was all too real. Now, every time I see an Airbnb listing, I can't help but wonder, what horrors might be hiding behind that perfect facade? So be careful out there. You never know when your dream vacation might become your worst nightmare.
I think this is pretty scary if you ask me, and it still blows my mind how easy it is to create faceless YouTube videos that will not only capture attention in your niche, but they are professionally done with amazing voiceover, music already added, and we're generating it just from words. Let's go ahead and download our video and select your preferences for the download, and your video is ready to be uploaded to YouTube. But hold on, I'm gonna show you other methods that you can use to create faceless videos. Let's move to method 2. And this time we're gonna change our niche to animated self-help for this particular example. Now I'm gonna prompt ChatGPT to give me video title ideas for the niche self-help that will be used to create animated videos. And on the homepage of invideoAI here, we're gonna select create animated film from the menu, and we're then gonna copy the title that we got from ChatGPT and we're gonna paste it right here on invideoAI. Now let's select only generated clips for this example, and you're then gonna choose your preferences and continue, and give it some time to generate your video. And rock stars, this is a snippet of the video that was created.
Hey guys, what's up? I used to think confidence was something you were born with, but boy was I wrong. Today, we're diving deep into the truth about confidence, what it really is, where it comes from, and how you can build it. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on confidence and the tools to start building it. So, let's get started. All right, let's start by busting some common myths about confidence. First up, the big one. Confidence is not innate. You're not born with it, and it's not some magical trait that only a chosen few possess. Next myth, confidence is only for extroverts. Nope, introverts can be just as confident as extroverts. Confidence isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being comfortable with who you are and what you bring to the table. The science behind confidence is fascinating. Studies have shown that confidence is closely linked to our brain's reward system. When we accomplish something, our brain releases dopamine, which makes us feel good and reinforces confident behavior. But here's something cool. You don't need to wait for big wins to boost your confidence. Small, consistent actions can have a huge impact over time.
Now for this example, we're gonna change the language of our video as I'm doing here with a simple command that says change the voiceover language to Spanish.
¿Verdad? Sobre la confianza. ¿Qué es realmente? ¿De dónde viene? ¿Y cómo puede?
And I find creating content in multiple languages, it gives you access to another market so that you can grow. Now let's move to the third method that I'm going to show you how to create content today. And we will create faceless videos for the make money online niche. Now we're going to get inspiration from a YouTube video this time around in this niche. And I'm going to use a video from my channel as an example, but you can find other channels and choose a video to use as your inspiration. And you don't have to worry about things like copyright because invideoAI will completely transform the video and really just use it as inspiration and not recreate that person's content. We're gonna select workflows here as I'm doing, and right here under create faceless videos, I'm gonna select link to video. Now I'm gonna copy just the link of the video that I'm using as inspiration, and I'm gonna paste it right here on invideoAI. This time around, we're gonna use only stock media to create our video. Let's go ahead as we did before and choose our preferences and follow the steps to generate the video. And rockstars, here is a snippet of the video that we just created using stock media.
Many people feel trapped in a constant cycle of financial struggle, living paycheck to paycheck and wondering if they will ever get ahead. It can seem like the world is designed to keep you from building wealth, with obstacles at every turn. You work hard, you try to save, but unexpected bills and the rising cost of living always seem to push you back to where you started. This feeling of being stuck is incredibly common, but it is not a life sentence. The truth is, financial freedom is not reserved for a select few who got lucky. It is achievable for anyone willing to understand the rules of the game and change their approach. The journey begins with identifying the hidden traps that are designed to keep you poor. These financial traps are not always obvious. They often disguise themselves as normal, acceptable parts of modern life, making them even more dangerous. Think about the constant pressure to buy the latest smartphone, take on a large student loan for a degree, or finance a brand new car you can't truly afford. These decisions are presented as standard steps toward a successful life. Yet they are often the very things that anchor people in debt and prevent them from ever building real, lasting wealth.
If you watched my original video where I copied the link from, you're gonna realize that it's very different from this video because it has been transformed, but it still highlights the main points covered in that video. Now you can opt to use invideoAI free to create stock media videos like the one I just showed you, but when you're ready to download those videos, you're gonna need a paid subscription which starts at $28 per month to make sure that the watermarks are removed when it's downloaded. Now to access InVideo's most powerful generative AI feature, that plan starts at $96 per month. And rockstars, I know this isn't affordable for everyone. But I'll tell you that from my own experience, it's much cheaper than outsourcing my content and paying someone on a freelance platform, as an example, to create this content for me. If you're already using invideoAI and you want to tap into generative media, you can do so by upgrading, as I'm showing you here on screen. Now, rock stars, let's move to step 4. And this is where we're going to publish and optimize our videos to make sure that it's getting views over time. Now, to publish our video, I recommend we use metadata. And that's things like the title, the description, keywords, or tags. And metadata actually helps YouTube to understand your content and to know who to recommend it to. We'll also need a good thumbnail. Don't just upload a video and let one of your scenes become your thumbnail. And we're going to use vidIQ to do all of this. And I have placed the vidIQ link in the description below. And here's the best part. While you can use vidIQ for free to do a lot of things, to do exactly what I'm about to show you, when you click the link in the description, you'll be able to try vidIQ for 30 days for just $1 instead of the $39 that you'll typically need to pay per month. So experiment with it. Try to do what I'm sharing here, and if you like it, you can stick to it. If not, don't feel the need to continue using it, because you can leverage the free option or the free version. Now we're going to go ahead here on vidIQ from the home page and select create and then generate. And we're going to enter our video title or the video idea right here as I'm doing. Now automatically we're going to get a SEO title, we're going to get a description, we're going to get tags or keywords for our video, and you can easily click this icon here to copy and paste them when you're uploading your video to YouTube. Now to get your thumbnail, select create again right here on vidIQ and select thumbnail. And if you're not sure what text to put on your thumbnail, just ask ChatGPT with this prompt to give you attention grabbing thumbnail text based on this title, and we're going to paste our title here. Now on vidIQ right here, you're going to enter the thumbnail text that you got from ChatGPT, and where it says faces and objects, because it's a faceless channel, you can leave that blank because you really don't need a face for your thumbnail. For reference, we're gonna choose a thumbnail style that we actually like, and you can do so by selecting what's trending, or you can search for a specific channel as I'm showing you here to get a thumbnail inspiration style. Now select create and you get thumbnails that you can choose from that are ready to be uploaded on YouTube. And if you don't like the options that you're getting, feel free to regenerate until you get something that you're happy with. You can also click this pencil icon here to edit your thumbnails and modify things like the text. You can remove things and tweak it to your preference. Go ahead, as I'm doing here, and download your thumbnail. Now you have everything you need to upload your first video to YouTube. And you're gonna go back to your YouTube channel that you created and branded, and you're gonna select create as I'm showing you here on screen, and then you're gonna click on upload video as I'm doing here, and then you're gonna select the video that you downloaded from invideoAI and you're gonna open it, and then here you're gonna copy the title that you got from vidIQ as well as the description, which you're gonna paste here. You're gonna choose your settings for your YouTube profile. Make sure your settings are on point because they can make the difference between your channel getting very little views and getting a lot of views, especially when it comes to the setting related to kids content. Now with your settings done, you can go ahead and upload your thumbnail, the one that we downloaded from vidIQ earlier, and you can copy the keywords or the tags that you got from vidIQ and paste them right here on YouTube. Now here, I recommend that you don't just publish your video live. Schedule your video for a date and time that's at least 30 minutes from the time when you upload it. That way it allows YouTube to process your videos, and eventually when your channel gets monetized, if you follow this process and post consistently and do so well, this will give the YouTube algorithm time to not just add ads, and this is advertisements, to your video, but also determine who to position it before so that you maximize your views. Let's now talk about some of the risks related to creating a faceless channel and how to avoid them. The first one is copyright. Always make sure that you're using royalty-free music or music that's licensed for YouTube. And the great thing is that with invideoAI providing the tracks for your videos, it takes care of that. If you ever get a copyright flag or anything related to that, go ahead and appeal and indicate that you have an invideoAI subscription. Another risk is low retention. You get people clicking, but they don't keep watching. And what you can do is use hooks in your videos for the first 10 seconds. Make sure you talk about what people can learn or benefit from in those hooks, and make sure you cut out all the fluff in your videos. It's funny how some people in the comments will say you talk too much, Odetta, and some will say you don't go slow enough for me to get it. It's going to be hard to find a happy medium. Just do your best. And something else that you should be aware of is the fact that your channel will not monetize overnight. And yes, there are channels that monetize pretty quickly, but I don't want you to go in with that mindset. Go in prepared to post consistently using some of these methods and others that you learn online for at least a year before you decide, oh, I'm gonna throw in the towel. Because this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, nor is it a fast-paced option to monetize, despite the fact that many people are doing it in record time. You can actually use a computer, you can use a smartphone or a tablet for most of what I just shared with you to create your faceless channel and to post consistently. Thank you for watching, and remember, if you're not yet a part of my private membership community, you can click the link below to join me there. And until next time, walk good.